What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 34 of the Screen Team podcast. My name is Gus.
I'm Alex.
I'm Sal.
And today we are talking about episodes 4 and 5 of Loki and also Black Widow.
4 and 5?
I didn't realize we were doing 2 episodes, but yes.
Oh, yeah,
you're
we
right.
did.
Did you?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, we
you're
missed
right.
last
4
one.
and 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you guys are hosts.
I said we do Black Widow first. Sure. Let's go through Black Widow.
No, let's do Loki first.
Sure.
I
Okay.
don't really care
Let's
either
do
way.
Loki
Because
first.
I'm just like, I'm like, I need
Okay.
to remember Loki. It's
Sure.
Black Widow's fresh on my mind, so it's like.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
Uh,
Loki episode 4,
4.
which was when
They got off of the.
They
find
caused
out
the
that
Nexus
the
event.
lizard people are not real, right?
Yes.
When she chopped off the head.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have a
That's the end of
Nexus
that.
event where they fall in love with each other.
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I mentioned that last episode that there was kind of like a romance between them, and I was kind of hoping that it was like a romance because it show how like narcissistic Loki is. And
In a
sure
way, I don't
enough,
feel
they
like
played
that's
it.
not. I don't see it as narcissistic.
I see it, man.
Because they're different people.
Sure. Yeah.
They're not like.
They're
It's
similar, but
it's
not exactly the same.
It's not him. Like they're different people. Like obviously she's a girl, but
Yeah.
she's also. I feel like her personality is still. It's very different from
Yeah,
Loki that we
different
know.
Experiences, so they're different people. Sure.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
Mm.
it makes sense narratively that it is narcissistic, but I don't think it actually is.
I mean, they
because
have
she's
the
so
same
different.
mother, they have the same father, same brother,
But they're not the same person though.
but they're not the same person. Sure. Is it weird? Yes, I still think it's
it's
weird.
a little weird, but at the same time, it's completely different person still.
It's not like
technically.
in the boys.
It's so weird that it caused a Nexus event that was pretty bad. So I think it is weird. yeah.
Narratively, it was kinda
that I
weird.
didn't understand why it calls Nexus event.
Because they fell in love with each other.
I know. When you do things you're not
Yeah.
supposed to do, it calls Nexus event.
Yeah.
They're saying yes, I understand that part, but they already explained that if they're in a apocalyptic world, it doesn't matter what you do.
Well,
like, it all
yeah.
gets erased.
I
They
think
were in that
Unless
world.
it's a big Nexus event,
Like
like
it was-
what they
How
did.
is them falling in love going to change anything? They still would have
Because
died.
it's not crazy. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
It would've
the
been-
point is that it was just that crazy that it was able to still
I
cause an
understood
event
what they're trying
no
to
matter
say,
what.
but that doesn't make sense
It
at
makes
all.
sense to me for sure.
It doesn't make sense at all.
For
Like,
sure, it makes sense to me 100%.
Unless
I don't even
I
have to
thought
ask
it made
questions.
I thought it made sense too.
like, what if they left him there? Would it have changed anything? Then it's not a Nexus
I
event.
think the whole
That's the point.
The whole universe.
The only
would
reason why
change.
it became a Nexus event is because they got him out after that.
I think the
But the
whole-
Nexus event started happening before they got him out.
I mean, the apocalypse still would have happened, but just the fact that they were doing that and it was like an intertwining of two different timelines, I guess, caused that to make
ripples, bro.
ripples.
It caused ripples. It caused ripples, and those ripples shouldn't have been there in that universe.
every
It would have fucked shit
Alright.
up. It would have.
every time she goes to apocalypse, because she's been living her whole life in an apocalyptic world, right? So she's not supposed to be in any of them all the time, but it never gets traced because it doesn't matter what she does. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
how big of a Nexus event she causes.
It does.
It
Obviously,
doesn't
it does.
matter
It
because they all
does.
get destroyed.
No, it does.
They were both going to get destroyed.
No, it does matter. Because it
No,
happened.
it doesn't. No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
necessarily making a Nexus event in those.
She's a variant. Anything she touches, she causes next event. That's why they had to like do those bombs when Loki landed in that place and with those people in the very first
Yes,
episode.
we know. We understand that.
Right. So every time you do something, every time a variant like starts going and tracking other places, like they're causing Nexus events, aren't they? Unless they're in apocalyptic worlds, as
Yes.
they explain, because it just erases whatever. It doesn't matter what they do. So in their situation, it doesn't matter if they fall in love. Like they're both gonna explode and everything.
But
was
it's
gonna-
such a big.
It mattered.
Yes. Yeah.
What is
they're
it?
Clearly saying that it matters. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Obviously, it does matter. Obviously, what they did caused a Nexus event because it did cause a Nexus event, and then ended up finding them that
Okay,
way.
no. Well, this is the issue I have with it because they're saying then Loki in the very beginning he landed in that sand place, right? He's a variant already.
Mhm.
He by him talking to those people, he's causing a Nexus event, right?
Yeah.
So they have to because he interacted with those people. He's not in the apocalyptic world, so they erased it. So, but now when they bring him to the what's the place called? VDA, ADA, what's it called?
TVA.
TVA, the TVA, they're not really part of the timeline in TVA, right? They're just like in a timeless
Yeah.
thing, right? So by bringing him in, it like kind of just it stops his footprints, whatever's, and then
Mhm.
they restart everything. So unless his radio, let's just call it radioactivity because he's a variant and he just radiating like Nexus events everywhere because it's not supposed to be exist, whatever,
Sure.
right?
Uh-huh.
So that doesn't apply when he goes into the TVA,
Sure.
right?
We understand
Yeah.
that.
So it doesn't matter what happens after that.
Sure.
So with them, if we just discount the fact that they were gonna survive after that, because they let them out. To me, the Nexus event is everything they're doing now because they weren't supposed to fall in love and they're still survived and they're still alive, but only because they brought them out. But the Nexus event started happening before they even took them out. Like they were gonna die.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why create a Nexus
That's how
event then
they-
right before the apocalypse.
they
The
found
Nexus
them.
they didn't
They found them because of the Nexus event. Yes, they created a Nexus event, and then they found them.
I don't understand why they created the Nexus event though.
They fell in love with
What
each other.
did they
That's the
change?
Nexus event.
What did they? No. But what did they at that moment
Something
in the
that's not
apocalyptic
supposed
world?
to happen ever.
Yeah.
They
I,
did it.
But when it happens right before an apocalyptic
Doesn't matter. It
situation,
was such
it
a
gets
big thing.
erased.
Doesn't matter. It was such a big thing that it shouldn't happen. That it changed everything.
I feel like you're not understanding what I'm saying.
It changed the laws of physics in the universe to me. Like what they
Yeah.
did changed just the laws of what's possible, and that caused the Nexus event.
yeah.
Because
And
now-
then
now anything-
we also didn't see what would have happened
Doesn't make
if
sense.
they did, because they didn't
Yeah.
kiss or anything like that. So I
Yeah.
think, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just some weird thing where if they would have actually kissed, it would have actually done something
Yeah.
more. I think it was the build up to that moment that was causing the ripple across all the different timelines, and
They
then
could have
that's
created a cocoon that protected them. That was so powerful.
Who
They would have
knows?
survived it, floated in space. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
We don't really know what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was just
the
not
point
supposed
is
to
that it was just so completely out of the realm of possibility that even though it was an apocalypse, it caused so much of whatever this energy that is causing the break in the timelines to be even seen on an apocalyptic scale. We
I
don't-
liked that it happened. It was romantic. It was cool, but it doesn't make sense. I don't care what you guys say. It does not make
I
sense.
think it was creepy
You
more
guys,
than romantic.
you haven't done anything to explain to me that it made sense. Like,
That
How does that make
definitely
sense?
did.
You're not.
Gus definitely did.
how were they?
You're
so
not-
We don't know what happened.
the only
They
argument.
might have made it out.
The only argument is if you really
Yeah, they
believe
could've-
that they were gonna survive after that.
I mean,
That's not
maybe,
true.
maybe they
well,
could.
that's the only argument.
That's not true.
But I don't think that was implied at all.
That's
Like,
not
they
true.
were not gonna survive.
Changing the law of physics, baby. Changing the laws of the universe.
Are you high?
No.
Why do you change personality when you get on the show? Shut the hell up.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're overthinking it for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Fine, sure. I mean,
All right, so
whatever.
let's carry on to the rest of the episode. They get
Owen,
caught.
Owen Wilson
gets
is they put them
probed.
both, or well, he puts Loki into a little time loop where he's going back and forth with Lady Sif, and she keeps telling him that he's a piece of shit and that he's
because
not
he cut her
worth
hair
anything.
apparently.
Yeah, like when
That
she
never
was-
happened, right? That's just something that they made.
I
up.
think it did happen, but
No. I mean that like we never saw that before.
Oh no, we didn't see
It
it.
was just something new that they
Yeah.
added.
Yeah.
Like he'll just dick this one time.
Yeah. So it just kind of kept going on and just kind of making him feel like a piece of shit, which he was, and whatever.
I don't like that. That I feel like this is like the third time they do this. Like they do this thing where they make him realize, like say something about himself, or I feel like it's the third time they do this, right? In the first or second episode, like he had that whole epiphany, like
Yeah.
I'm this person, like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like this is me, like oh my god, and
Yeah.
he admits something about himself,
Getting a bit
and like he
much.
just happened again. Like that's my only problem with that.
I mean-
scene, just like okay, again.
Yeah,
He's
but he
admitting
also
something?
did abandon them,
Ben who?
like the TVA. Like when
He had no loyalty to them though. It's not like that was his family or
Well, no, I know, but the point was is that he's supposed to be a changed person, and he's trying to like be a better person,
he
and he
betrayed.
still technically betrayed them, even though he doesn't really have loyalty to them. But he said he was going to help them, and he ended up leaving.
Sure.
I
But
guess.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, Owen Wilson figures out that
yeah, he tells them that all the agents are variants,
yes.
and he starts becoming skeptical about it. Confronts Ravonna, kind of steals her tempad, and then finds out.
I knew she knew something. But.
Yeah, and then he watches the video of that one agent that Sylvie had mind controlled earlier or enchanted earlier, and saw that she was like saying the same thing that Loki was. So,
I
then
don't know how that's proof to him though. Also because
You
Because
can just enchant
she
someone
was-
to believe that.
what?
You can just enchant people to believe that.
Yeah, you could just enchant someone to believe that.
Sure,
But I guess like the point was is that Loki wouldn't have known otherwise, like whether or not like that was the case, like that they were like variants. Like why would he think that they were variants? Like why would
Well, maybe because he did spend time with
Sylvie,
Sylvie, so
yeah.
they could have planned this. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna enchant them, and then you're gonna say this, and this is how we're gonna take
but
over
he
the
also
place.
and Loki also told him this like at his breaking point. Like he like already had like kind of tortured him in a sense with the time loop stuff, and like he had already like
Yeah.
drilled him with a bunch of questions, and Loki wasn't going to say anything else about it. And then he finally ended the conversation with telling him that.
Yeah.
Well,
And then Owen Wilson
to
left.
be fair, Owen Wilson was still he had to trust him. Like I think he made
Yeah.
comments like,
Oh, of course.
like
yeah.
I don't entirely believe you, but I trust you. Like
Yeah.
he is taking a leap of faith, so he does
Of course,
understand that
yeah.
it is possible that he could be lying to him. But
So he helps him out.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson goes back. He helps him out.
And lo and behold, they're waiting for him outside.
Yeah.
And they fucking.
That was a good scene.
dude, he got that. But when he
That's a
got
good scene.
that, or what do they call it?
Probed.
Pearled?
Probed. Yeah. Probe him. Yeah.
Prune.
Prune.
Prune him.
I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Probe
Yeah.
is like.
Prune him. Prune
sticking
him.
something
I was gonna say
up.
zap. Zap sounds better. When he got zapped,
No,
sure.
just like
prune.
prune.
fine prune. When he got pruned, it just sounds weird. When he got pruned, I kind of didn't believe it. Like I was like, wait, this is not Game of Thrones, you know? Like
I don't know, man. I
the
believed it.
episode, like I still need to see him on a jet
I
ski.
teared up.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
no.
When he gave that little speech,
I was
just
shocked.
want to go back to a place,
Yeah.
before this.
I was really shocked, but then like it took me like a minute or two. I'm just like, wait, no, he's not dead for sure not. Like it gave me hope that like, oh, well that means like I really thought there was gonna be something after. Like they're gonna get him. Maybe they were gonna get another variant of him or something, but he was gonna pop up somehow. Maybe
Yeah.
not his version, but like because of the variant. Actually my first initial thought was that they were gonna find him like his earlier version before he was a variant or something sometime. So that was I thought he would come back in some form. I didn't think he would actually come back the way he came back though.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about later.
And
then-
Agent B3 or whatever, I don't remember the exact name, but she was the black woman that Sylvie also enchanted. She is
Locked up.
yeah, no, she's not.
Oh, not yet. Just kidding.
She's roaming around, but she also kind of is realizing like, yeah, TVA is kind of fishy, so she goes and talks to Sylvie. She breaks Sylvie out. And then Sylvie and her help Loki. They have this big fight. Or wait, no.
Yeah, they go see the wizards.
Wait, you haven't.
Yeah, I messed that
They're not
up.
wizards.
The
Lizards. Lizard people, whatever.
Lizards.
Lizard.
Timekeepers.
lizard.
The timekeepers,
Yeah, the
yes.
timekeepers. They go see the timekeepers. Yeah.
Which that whole scene we're talking about the scene now where
Yeah.
with
Mhm.
the timekeepers. It gave me vibes of what?
The Matrix.
No, that scene, just the scene
Everything comes back to the Matrix.
when the timekeepers in their throne just watching and it's Star Wars,
Thanos.
whatever, Star
Oh,
Wars. It
Star Wars.
it gave me
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit of
Star
go
Wars.
back to
Well,
Finn and
yeah.
not Finn, Ray and Kylo. Yeah, when they're I mean the Emperor's not watching, but
That's
there's
a
an
good one.
Emperor. There's like three of
Yeah.
them, and they're fighting everyone just watching.
That's a good
Blah,
one.
blah.
That's a good one. Okay.
So
As long as it's not Matrix.
why?
I don't know.
But yeah, no, that scene was really cool.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I think
cool.
that was my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Actually.
Me too.
Oh, yeah,
Me
for
too.
sure.
I think that was my favorite episode.
had good action, good choreography.
Good action, yeah, good crazy thing happened.
little
Almost-
twist, yeah.
Almost died,
Yeah.
and
And then
the
that
time obviously we find out timekeepers are like robots or androids or
Yes.
whatever they are,
Yeah.
which
And-
is totally creepy and like I'm just mind blown. Like I don't understand anything
Yeah.
right now.
Going
Yeah,
on,
when
yeah.
I didn't know what to like think after that point. I was like, okay, so like they stopped them, quote unquote, but like what happens now?
Yeah.
And then fucking Loki gets pruned.
Yeah.
And we're
Loki gets
like-
burned at the very end.
What?
Yeah. That was crazy.
It's like for me, like I don't know. I guess we've seen Loki die so many times at
Yeah.
this point that it wasn't like an emotional thing
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
This is you're right. This is like the sixth time dying.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, like he's
He's
died
died
died quote
Three
unquote
times.
like multiple times at this point.
Yeah.
But like still it's just like what the fuck, like what's going on
Just
here?
died again.
Yeah, and then there's the after credit scene, right? Was it after?
Oh yeah,
credits?
I was after Kristen when they
Yeah.
show the other
And
Lokis,
then
right?
all the other Lokis are just like staring down, looking at him, kind of like the Avengers scene where like they like stop him. They're like, all,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
over him, looking at him.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's Kid Loki, the alligator Loki, the
Old
black
Loki.
Loki, and
And
classic
Old
Loki.
Loki,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Next
episode
episode.
ends, and then episode 5, they're in the void.
We'll
The
call it-
Void?
yeah, the void.
That's what the place is
Limbo,
called.
whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they're in the void.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
we find out that everybody that gets pruned or probed.
Pruned.
Pruned.
Everyone that gets pruned goes to this place, or
Yeah.
even all the timelines
Objects?
that they eradicate or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
they're just sending them here. So that's
For them
cool.
to be then
Yeah, so
devoured by the cloud. I forgot what it's called. It's
Some,
called the magical cloud.
Atheon? No, that's from Destiny.
Magic
Anyways,
Cloud.
continue.
Magic Cloud.
Magic
going.
cloud.
It's just
I'm
The
on this
Dementor.
the Mentor, sure. Some big as the Mentor.
The biggest Dementor.
Yeah, so
Um,
Loki finds other Lokis, and he figures out that they just kind of.
Did you guys like this episode?
Surviving.
This last one?
I liked it. I actually did. Yeah. I
It's
was
not my
very.
favorite,
It was
but-
very similar to the one prior, episode 3, where it's like character development between
I didn't like
girl
episode
Loki.
3.
I didn't like it.
That's
That
my
was-
least
Me
favorite.
too. It's my
for
least favorite
sure.
episode right now.
I don't-
But episode 5
Five.
was kind of like that, but better. Like they're in this other world. You still get a little bit of character development.
Yeah, I think
with
there was not
Loki.
much that happened, but there was a lot of cool like things
Scenes.
that happened. I don't know. How to explain
Yeah.
it.
When the
Alien.
Loki started
They
fighting.
didn't explain many things. There you go. Like not much stuff. Like
If anything, it gave us more questions.
yeah, not much
And there's only one episode left.
answer were questions were answered, but
Yeah.
well, they were just trying to get closer to like who's the person behind the curtain, which
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna reveal on 5,
Yeah.
and then 6 was gonna.
Kind of felt very Wizard of Oz to me.
Yeah.
Which
No way.
is who's the person gonna be?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither.
I thought it was gonna be the guy from Witchcraft Country.
Oh,
Witchcraft Country.
King?
King the
From the-
Conqueror.
Yeah.
Uh,
But he's gonna be an Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or
first.
Quantumania. I don't know. I don't know how I don't know how it's supposed to look.
And I don't.
Kane
It's
the
so weird.
Conqueror?
Yeah,
There's-
he's gonna be probably the next Thanos essentially.
I
'Cause
don't.
he's like a villain across times and stuff like that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. He just seems too powerful to me.
Yeah.
He just seems like
How do you beat
wait.
that
How
guy?
does Iron Man doesn't like it? It doesn't matter what he does. Like
Yeah.
What do you-
That's why Iron Man's dead.
So
yeah.
but are they
Yeah.
gonna bring him back though? I mean, there's different timelines, you know, like
Like the only one keep up.
I
is
don't
maybe
think they'll
Doctor
bring-
Strange.
Iron Man.
Doctor Strange.
Like Spider. Like
Uh,
anyone who just use any type of physical like ability. Like it doesn't matter. Like what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, Ant-Man can do something with his belt. I don't know.
Yeah, he goes into the quantum realm,
Yeah.
Which
Like, fuck
is-
shit up.
which is what a lot of people suspect is where the TVA is located.
Oh,
the quantum
realm.
Yeah.
That's
which
cool.
kind of makes sense in a way. but-
Okay, so we find Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's back. The girl Loki. What's her name? What's she call
Sylvie.
herself? Sylvie ends up
She
probing herself.
prunes herself.
Prune herself. Yeah. She
Prone.
probes herself.
I'm just gonna not call
Because
it
she
the right
at this
thing.
point she finds out already
Yeah,
that
she
they
Yeah,
figures
go
it out
somewhere
so
else.
the
Which is
void
risky.
is this place that they send everything that that's not on the main timeline, but it's like basically everything that goes there gets destroyed anyways.
It's at the end of time, isn't it?
Yeah, at the end of time.
That's
So there's
right.
nothing after it because that Aloth, which is that cloud, destroys it.
Well, it's getting
That
created.
we know.
I thought everything is getting. That's well, I guess sure.
Well, time is passing in the void, so that's how it's being created.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's really hard to like
Yeah.
This is
explain.
harder than Tenet to understand.
Um,
It's getting there to that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, so the black Loki betrays the other Lokis and they like fight and escape.
Yeah.
Then Owen Wilson and Sylvie decide that the only way that they can find out who's behind everything is to get past Aloth
Yeah.
Well, before
And-
that scene where the black Loki betrays their Loki, and then the other Loki start betraying each other. Like, wait, I'm betraying.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
I
funny.
thought that scene was hilarious.
Yeah.
that was a
There
pretty
was
good
like
scene.
the whole betrayal, like
Yeah,
between
yeah, yeah.
everyone.
And then like
I
our
loved
Loki was just kind of like, wow, this is
Over it.
really happening.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. When alligator Loki, I thought was funny too.
Yeah.
Like, he bit his arm off, and it's like, what?
yeah, the alligator Loki was a variant because he ate his neighbor's cat. Funny little line in there. But yeah, it's just like a lot of like what ifs. Like we don't know for sure what's gonna happen after this like final like moment in this show. But I thought it was really cool.
I don't know how it's gonna end. Yeah.
I liked classic Loki. Well, okay, so all the Lokis that were remaining from that, and Sylvie and Owen Wilson both end up in the same place because they both decide that the only way that they're gonna get off of the void or out of the void is to go through Aloth and
Get to the whoever's behind the curtain.
yeah, behind the curtain. And their plan is to enchant it because Sylvie almost gets caught by it, but she is able to feel that she can control it. So they make this master plan to do this, and they Sylvie teaches Loki how to
Kind of.
enchant, kind of.
She just
She
tells him.
Yeah, she
can
tells
try it.
him like, yeah, you can do it. You're me, you can do it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We got a new power. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool
Yeah,
though.
then we have old Loki fucking
Classic
making-
Loki makes
That was cool.
Asgard to distract.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
In a way, he like. I feel like
That's
he
the
might
mentor.
he might be a bigger character moving forward. Like I just thought we would see the end of Loki like in Endgame,
Mhm.
but he's getting new powers. He has this
Yeah.
in the storyline.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. It's kind of maybe he'll be a good guy. Like he's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like Vegeta. He's full on Vegeta.
Yeah,
Maybe.
You know?
I think so. I think he'll end up being good. It kind of looks like. I mean, he's trying to save the world, right? He's trying to save the universe.
Yeah.
So-
Is he?
Kind of.
The universe not
No.
at stake.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is like the universe right now
It's controlled by
isn't.
TV.
Yeah, it's controlled in a
Which
way.
is-
So it makes it
Yeah, he's kind of
not.
fucking shit up. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's fucking it up by also trying to give people their free will.
Yes, that's what
So-
it is. That's saving it. To me, that's saving
in
it.
a way, yeah.
He's giving people free
Um,
will. Wow.
Which is. It makes the other movie so meaningless, but whatever.
It makes what?
Every other movie meaningless.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
Black Widow, I was like, why the fuck doesn't matter? Like this is all part of the TV
Hey, you
plan.
said it yourself, man. You gotta step it up every movie, every.
Oh, I don't hate it.
Every phase.
don't hate
it's
it,
gotta
bro.
get to another level.
No, well,
How much
if I
bigger-
knew this before I saw the movies, then I would hate those
would've stopped.
movies.
Yeah,
This was why it just Black Widow felt weird, but now like moving forward, like it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Make me hate the past movies. Though.
Yeah, so classic Loki dies? Question mark. I guess he does because
Yeah.
that's what we kind of assume happens whenever the cloud touches you.
Yeah.
And
Well, what does it mean
devoured.
to die? You know,
He gets
like-
devoured.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You don't know if there's something
Yeah.
actually after that. No.
and then they manage to
Phase
enchant
7.
it, and then they see a city like appear between
it was
the
like
clouds.
castle,
Yeah, it was like a castle of some sort.
not a city though, right?
Yeah,
It's not-
I
mean,
I said city, but I meant like
Kinda,
it was like a
yeah,
building, whatever.
sure.
It's
Yeah.
a castle.
So then they walk through the portal, and then the episode ends.
So
I-
is next episode the last episode?
Next episode is
Yeah.
the last
God
one,
damn.
season finale.
Oh,
So I feel like
know.
there's a lot of questions to be answered, and I have a feeling that there's gonna end up being a season 2 of this.
I don't think there's that many questions.
I feel like there's a good amount.
Biggest question is just who's controlling everything.
Yeah,
After that, I can't think of another question.
I guess like where does the timeline go from there?
Well, that's not really a question more than
What's gonna
Yeah.
happen with Time Wars?
no. That's
there gonna be
again.
any
We know there's gonna
cameo?
be more movies following up
Is there
after
gonna be
this.
cameo?
That's not a question.
Thor was in this
either.
episode.
That's a question I have.
Question
Thor
that's
was
part
what?
of like the
Thor was
Loki
in the
story.
episode,
Where? Which episode?
technically. In
Which-
this episode, it was Frog Thor.
The frog Thor.
Oh
the-
yeah, yeah.
the-
Supposedly
the
there's a lot of
container.
like little Easter
There's
eggs.
Yeah.
the Thanos
Thanos
helicopter.
copter. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I
the frog
saw
Thor.
that.
When I couldn't
When what?
tell
Which
the Thanos copter.
There's a Thanos helicopter.
Oh, I remember the helicopter, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
saying
it says Thanos on it.
That's hilarious.
It's from like the comics.
Yeah.
And then there was the Avengers Tower, but instead of Avengers on it, it had King on it. King
What?
is yeah.
Really
Yeah, and in a different timeline, King buys the Avengers Tower or something.
King the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like
Is
his,
he human? What is
well,
King the
no,
Conqueror?
it's like his alternate like he disguises himself type of deal.
Is he an alien?
Yeah.
And so what does he do?
Controls the
He
timeline.
controls time and shit. I don't know exactly like all his powers and stuff.
Okay. So much.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
So this is why I like Black Widow because
It's
Okay,
more
Black
grounded.
Widow. Are we going to,
It was
we're going back to
grounded.
Black Widow or what?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
to Black
let's
Widow.
get into it.
Reading the shows?
No, we're not reading the shows.
Have we been reading the shows?
We did last
we haven't.
time,
We haven't
but-
rated the shows.
We did last time.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I said not to, and then Alex was like, "Well, we did it before, so let's do it."
Oh
9 for 4 for 5.
I'll give number 4 a.
That was
I would give it a 9.
I'll give it a
9.
9 as well. Actually.
Yeah, and 7 for.
I'll give that one a 7.5. Yeah.
I'd say 7.5. I still really liked it.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Alright.
go. Let's go to Black Widow. Black Widow.
Black
Yeah.
Widow.
Let's do that.
I love Florence Pugh.
I love Florence Pugh,
She's so
man.
good.
I
The
love
sister?
Florence
Yeah.
Pugh, man.
Like
God.
romantically?
Yes, I want to marry her.
Florence.
I really like her too.
I went.
I really like her too.
No,
I went
but
to
Dude,
see
she's
this movie.
like, I don't know what it is. Like,
She's from Midsommar, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember she's.
yes, of course.
Yeah,
she
I
she
love
was
her.
my favorite character in the whole movie.
Yeah,
She's also really
I
good.
thought she was the main character.
She
basically was.
the wrestling movie. She's also really good in that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wrestling
That's
movie.
right. Is that
Something
the
Family?
brothers?
with the Rock?
With The Rock.
The wrestling with my family.
Yeah, wrestling with my
No, that's
family.
not
I've
her.
never seen that.
Oh, yeah,
I,
that is her,
guarantee-
that is
I
her.
promise you, that's the first movie I saw her in.
Oh yeah, that's
and
it.
then I
That
saw
is
her in
it.
Midsommar.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie. So
Yeah, wrestling.
But
with
I
my
don't know what
family.
it is. Like she's not the most beautiful person in the world, but
Yeah.
like there's something about her, you know. Looking at
She's
you.
just a good actress, honestly. She's
Yeah.
just really, really good.
She's good, yeah.
Let's talk about the
She has
intro.
charm.
I think it's one of the best intros in
Marvel movies?
all of the Marvel movies. I love
That
that
was good.
fucking intro.
Well,
with the kids, with the family.
yeah. I couldn't tell it was one of the best intros. I don't think it was. I don't want to go that far.
I think.
But
one
it's
of
been
the
a while
best.
since we've been in theaters and we saw a Marvel movie.
yeah,
and we were
it
hyped
just
already.
felt so good to be
And
in
it
a
was
theater
just like,
again.
I was like,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. Like,
Sure.
finally. And I'm glad it started off with like an action scene.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
not all movies start like that, but a good amount will start with just an action scene.
I-
So
Oh man, I
that was
love
really
it, dude.
cool.
I
It's
love
not
it.
better than the Endgame intro, which was shorter, but like still had more of an
Intro.
effect.
Endgame.
They killed
Endgame.
Thanos.
No,
yeah.
no, with
Wasn't
Hawkeye.
it?
We're saying intro,
Yeah.
the beginning of Endgame. Hawkeye.
I
His,
thought the
you
intro
know, with
Endgame
family.
was.
That's after they. Oh yeah.
his family.
okay.
Well,
Oh,
they
yeah,
they
yeah, that was a
show
good
they
one.
show at the end of Infinity
right.
War. I think. Did they show a little bit? I think they showed a
No,
little
that was the end of. That was at the
bit.
end.
No. Yeah.
That was the end credit scene, not an intro. Was it? Oh no, that was an intro. It was an intro.
It was an intro for
Endgame.
sure. It was an intro for
Yeah.
sure.
No,
Alright.
Yeah, it was. It was an intro for sure. Because he was
haven't
he
seen
was
it
not
all.
at all in Infinity War involved.
Mhm.
Hawkeye, in the beginning of Endgame.
yeah,
Bam! Here's what Hawkeye
Shit,
was.
that was pretty good.
Here's what
That was
happened.
emotional, but
Dude, it like
it was an okay-
I
it was
think
okay.
that intro was so good because it just like it put you up to speed like right away. Like, oh, this is where we left off.
I
from
think-
Infinity War.
I think
and it put
other-
you right there.
Other memorable intros for me is like Guardians of the Galaxy. When he's with the mom has cancer and like he
Yeah.
runs
That's a good
one
away
too,
and
yeah.
he gets kidnapped.
I think
Like,
those are
that's
two.
kinda-
Those are both better than this one.
I don't know, dude. I love this intro, bro. When with the kid like riding around the street, like she's like a normal kid, and then like they
That
just
was
have
good.
to go and like she's looking through the window and like she's seeing like all the stuff that she's gonna be missing. Like, and we already know where she's going. We already know that she's gonna go through hell. And, like,
But
she's missing football
but
games.
okay,
she's missing,
so
like, a
she's
teenage
already
life.
gone through it. Natasha's already gone through it, right? A
Yeah.
little bit.
Sure.
She's already gone through a little
Yeah,
bit.
she had already been
Yeah.
through the red room
I thought
at that
yeah,
point.
I thought the intro was gonna be more like her in the red room, like
Well,
they're gonna show more of
they
that.
did after that. After that, they took her and they.
Yeah, the
Turned it
opening
into-
credits was that basically,
I
which
guess
was really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I liked the music
opening
choice with the
credits, yeah.
opening credit and everything.
Yeah, it was fucking sick.
And
man.
I guess the other thing I'm always being critical, but whatever. That okay, she had a sister this whole time. Well, I didn't know that none of them were her actual family.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were just
yeah.
all her fake family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool, I guess.
I love that
After-
dynamic. It was hilarious.
It was like
Yeah.
maybe they're fake family.
Yeah.
Those are actual. They kind of look similar
Yeah.
in a way. Like they kind of cast them enough to like make
Yeah,
them,
that they
like
could
it's believable
be related.
that they could
Yeah.
all be related.
Yeah.
But
But to the youngest girl, it felt real, right? Because she was
Yeah,
from 4 to 7.
she
I
hadn't.
think, from-
Yeah, she hadn't been through the red room at that point, and she like they were together for 3 years, I think, right?
Yeah, and
I think
like
that's what they
that was her
said.
Childhood.
Yeah.
So to
but
me, that was just
I guess
so
that's
impactful.
the only reason why I don't find it weird that she wouldn't go back to see her. Like, why would you not go back to see your sister? And I guess the only thing that like puts me at ease is like, oh, I guess
They
it wasn't
weren't
really her
technically.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is that she only really knew her for like 2 years. But they felt that connection, like
Yeah, I think it was also partly because she didn't want to like go through her past again. Even like she's obviously really scarred from it. So
but it's her sister.
It was cool.
yeah, I know, but
Took off like a Russian spy movie. She's like Scarlett. I love that they put that this movie took place like right after Civil War
yeah.
because it explains.
I almost wish we
happening there.
just would have gotten
right
this
after
movie
Civil War, before
sooner.
Infinity War,
But-
which felt weird. It felt like
little
one of
weird.
those Star Wars movies, like, oh, now you gotta like
Like
fit
Rogue
in the
One?
pieces. Like, wait, like Rogue One, or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
more like Rogue
Han
One.
Solo,
Like Rogue One.
yeah,
Sure,
Rogue
sure,
One.
sure. Where you have to kind of like piece it together. Like, wait, so where does this fit in the timeline?
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
little clues here and there, and so
It was cool.
Yeah.
I like that it took place there. Yeah. Super grounded. I think the
I like the first half.
the
more
middle
than
of the
second half,
movie. The middle of the movie was kind of slow.
I
it
didn't
was
think the
kinda
middle was. I actually enjoyed the middle of the movie.
I like the ending. The
Quite a
ending
bit.
was kick ass for me. The beginning and the ending were just like amazing for me.
I think I like the first half more. The first half felt more grounded, more gritty, more like a spy movie,
Yeah.
more it felt
Yeah.
different.
I
It
like
felt
that.
less like a Marvel
I like
movie,
a
and the
Mission
second
Impossible
half
vibe.
to me just felt more like a Marvel movie. It just felt like, oh, it's just a Marvel movie now.
Sure.
I still liked it. though.
I
Yeah.
was kind of like I really enjoyed Taskmaster in the first half of the movie.
Mhm.
Like when she's
Oh,
like
yeah.
driving and she gets her shit blown up.
Yeah.
By the way,
That part's
she
cool.
should have died like so many
I
times.
know, seriously. When she got in a car accident, when
Yeah,
she,
she-
like,
Yes, I
was
thought she was like,
and then when
wait.
she fell off the building, she hit like three
Yeah.
like railings
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on the
poof.
way down,
Yeah.
and she just lands on her feet,
yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, it was
When
Whoa,
they're running away
yeah.
from the
She's
Black
hitting
Widow.
things on the way down.
But yeah, but that must
breaking her fall. Sure, breaking her bones.
not even like writhing in pain. She's
Yeah.
like, oh shit,
She was
you're
an
d-
Avenger.
Yeah,
She's an
yeah.
Avenger.
But no, I mean obviously it's Marvel, so it's kind of like whatever. You kind of live with these rules.
Yeah.
I
But,
and also I saw it coming with Taskmaster.
With the girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
didn't see
I
that.
didn't
Easy.
see it being the daughter,
I
but
saw
I
it
kind of
easy.
felt like it was like a
When
convenient
'cause
explanation.
Who else
first I was like, okay, who's this person behind the mask? Are they gonna show their face? Naturally, that's a question. Maybe I don't know if you guys are asked. Like, are they gonna show this person's face or not? Or are they
Yeah.
just gonna be in a costume?
I didn't like that.
So
didn't
and then I was
talk
like, okay,
either.
wait, is this a guy or a girl? Because this is a movie about like all these female all these girl assassins. Like
I assumed this
it's kind of weird. Like it's gonna be a guy kicking their ass, or I bet it's gonna be a girl at the end. Like that was my first kind of clue. Like it's gonna be a girl for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sister, the younger sister, what's her name?
Yeah.
Whatever. She referred to the Taskmaster as him. What'd you say?
No.
She referred to the Taskmaster as him at a certain point in the movie, and I was like, him. There's no way she knows that she's a him, and for sure I knew the movie was trying to trick us to think that's a him now.
Okay.
And then they showed the whole story with the daughter
Yeah.
The explosion.
exploding, but I don't think she really died. I was like, okay, that's what I knew right there. Like
Really?
that's gonna be the Taskmaster.
I started
right
going
there.
towards the end. Towards the end, when like they were having the conversation.
I think I've seen too many movies.
It's Asha, yeah. She's got a pretty good guess there.
Dude.
Yeah, but I guess looking back, it's pretty obvious. Like, who else is gonna be? It has to be an important character. It has to be an important person.
But I heard a lot of people were mad because
Well, they changed the
changed
character
they
a
changed the
lot,
character.
but I don't.
I don't
I wasn't disappointed about that. I just felt like it was like super underutilized towards the end.
the Taskmaster.
Yeah, like there was no real like final fight, and like they cut out a lot of the Red Guardian versus Taskmaster.
I know.
There was
I
like
know.
like little clips here and there.
Yeah.
They did,
But
yeah,
it
and then
was-
out of nowhere,
it was-
they weren't there anymore.
Yeah, and
they weren't fighting anymore.
yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because
want-
Taskmaster like isn't like a big like one of the like top tier villains, but like just like the fact that like like I can memorize everybody's fighting style and I can
Yeah.
match you like
That's
on
pretty
par with
badass.
that is really cool. And like
Yeah.
I liked the way that they did it with like videos and stuff like that. So kind of like how like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like how Iron Man used it against Winter Soldier when they were fighting in Civil War.
Yeah.
So I kind of liked that like dynamic, but the fact that like it had no voice, like it was just quiet the whole time, it just kind of reminded me of like a Terminator type of deal. So I almost felt like it was gonna be a robot. Like I didn't think it was
Yeah.
gonna be a person almost. And then it was the daughter. I was like, oh, I guess
I
that's
guess
kind of
there's-
convenient, but whatever.
There was no like so it was like like cool climax fight scene
Yeah.
that I needed to have. One, I didn't like the main villain because it wasn't really Taskmaster. It was like it was the other dude.
I like
He was
him.
whatever. He was kind of a weak villain to me. Really, like
He's like a mastermind with no powers. I mean, you gotta think like
I don't know.
Luthor or Joker. Like he's good.
he was okay.
I liked his plan. I thought the plan was pretty cool, like to like invade like all of these like different like organizations and stuff like
With
that,
spies.
and like
Yeah.
with mind control on
He
like
almost had
such
the
a large
Avengers.
scale.
He almost
Yeah.
had the
I
Avengers.
think they should have had Natasha and her sister fight all the girls in the respirator room instead of just Natasha and like just kick their ass without like bringing them back, or both of them versus Taskmaster. Did they have that scene? I feel like they didn't.
No,
I think they should have had both of them fighting the Taskmaster.
they had the car chase
Um,
scene, but like
That's not
They
really
didn't
that
fight
fun.
him,
Yeah,
yeah.
the car chase scene was cool.
And then
too.
they had Black Widow fighting Taskmaster Master at the end, but not
really, though.
Not the sister.
it was
Yeah,
like
well,
the
Oh, they
flat
blew up there
falling-
too.
The best scene, bro.
They blew up there in that car too, huh? When Taskmaster do the arrow.
Wait, then what? Which one? Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
yeah,
the
yeah,
car
yeah,
went in
yeah.
the subway. That's another time where
Yeah,
they
yeah,
should have
that's
died
for
for
sure
that.
they should
too.
have died. Yeah,
The
yeah.
car blew up.
Yeah,
flipped all over the
Flipped,
place,
like,
landed
went
in a
into
subway.
the- Just get out like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Full on
Just had a
sprint.
cut.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with it
yeah,
being so grounded and then trying to make all
make
these
it
big
fantastic.
scenes, yeah. But I still liked it a lot. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Them too.
the ending scene, bro, when they're skydiving, that shit was
Yeah.
sick, bro.
I thought it was
That's
cool.
so good.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
thought
it
that
was
was cool
longer,
too.
but also I probably would have been like, why are they taking so long to
Yeah.
fall? Like having like skydive, like like
Yeah.
it's like super quick. So like if they would have kept going, it would have been like, all right, this is getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it was cool, like them like landing on like the different platforms and like
Uh-huh.
still like fighting each other and everything.
And they fell way too quickly. There's like the umbrella came up and then they fell.
Oh yeah.
They would have
Oh,
died.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Again.
I mean, sure, they could have showed them spinning a little bit more and then hitting the ground, but
Yeah.
I don't need that.
I guess. Sure.
Then you had the sister.
And how did she
sacrifice
escape?
herself.
How did she escape Thunderbolt Ross at the end? Like she was just standing there and then she just escaped.
I think she just went with them.
I don't think she escaped. Yeah, I think she went.
She went to family?
No, she went with Ross.
And then how did she get out? Because at the end of the movie, she was gonna go break free everyone from prison.
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
I don't know.
So that means she got
Maybe-
away. That means she got.
Yeah.
They didn't catch her.
Maybe they just let her go.
Nah, it's okay.
No,
I don't know.
because
Yeah,
they
because she
didn't.
wasn't working under their jurisdiction.
yeah,
I don't know.
she
Maybe
went to go break them free.
Yeah.
which is another thing I wish they would have shown. I wish they would have ended
They
with like.
They showed that at the
What are you doing?
at the end of Civil War where
No,
she shows up.
they just show Captain America's face and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I wish they would have shown like like they break him out and then.
They just show that whole thing.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't know. It's kind of like Rogue One where like it ends right where the other one begins.
Yeah,
Makes sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would've been
Like
cool.
wish they would like just connected it
Yeah.
like that.
That
Another
is a
thing
Rogue
that I wouldn't say I predicted, but I kind of was thinking it didn't really happen, but it kind of happened. Was I was hoping that the young sister was gonna replace her as Black Widow,
yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like. That's what it felt like.
but I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so because
The end credits.
the young the other lady recruited her,
Yeah.
and I
Sure,
don't think
she's
she's a bad. Isn't she a bad guy? Is she a bad guy? So confused by this.
Yeah, they haven't really said for sure like whether she's
I don't
bad
want
or
her
not.
to be a bad guy.
Because sometimes she in the comics she's working with Hydra, sometimes she's working with Thunderbolt Ross.
Mm.
So it could be that they're working towards like a Dark Avengers that are gonna be
Yeah.
bad, or a Dark Avengers that are gonna be like kind of
Kinda
like Suicide Squad type of deal.
Uh,
But
cool. I guess.
yeah, but it's cool that they're gonna be back. And also,
She's
this
gonna-
was supposed to come out before Falcon and Winter Soldier, so
Was
oh,
it?
really?
yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right.
So I feel like there would have been maybe a little bit more impact with the end credit scene had we not have known kind of that she would probably pop up in some capacity.
No, it had more impact this way.
Yeah, it had more impact than
Really?
in
Yeah.
the movie. And seeing her is like, oh shit, we know what this is, because if we didn't see Falcon Winter Soldier, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, we would have been
I
like, who's
guess,
this?
yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and now that we know, it's like, oh,
She's
there's
like,
a
she's
girl.
gonna be recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
recruit her ass.
So I wonder if they had that
I
because
don't
it come out after. I don't know, but
That's cool.
it's gonna tie into Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
Is
if
she
it's
gonna be the bad
Hawk-
guy? Is she gonna be the one hunting? I don't know.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
that's how the Hawkeye show's gonna be. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I have a feeling that I thought that's how the show's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It should be cool, but I think
Interesting.
she's gonna go good either way. I think she's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be bad.
I think she's gonna be a little bad at first, you know.
What they should do,
manipulated.
or maybe Hawkeye will be part of the Dark Avengers too, because he's kind of already got like went through his
blood
phase
on
of
his
being
hand.
dark.
That'd be
Yeah,
badass.
yeah. And then so the show starts. Oh, they're Natasha's sister and
Hawkeye.
Captain America, the bad one, are hunting him down. Blah blah. Halfway through, you know, they fight it out. Blah blah blah. And then they team up, maybe with some two other Dark Avengers, and there's a bigger villain at the end. It's just like, okay, this is so
That'll be the
Hawkeye's,
Hawkeye
the
show?
Hawkeye show is really the Dark
I
Avengers
thought the
show.
Hawkeye show was about the girl, the daughter.
Kate Bishop.
All right, I'm making a lot of speculation here. Doesn't matter. I'm not saying
Speculate,
I'm not
speculate.
saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that would be cool if I was in
Yeah.
charge of
Yeah.
the direction. But
But yeah, I
Good.
mean, now we wait.
next week or
is it
2
next
days.
month?
Wait, what are we talking about? For what?
Movie?
The movie?
The Shang-Chi? Is it next
Oh yeah,
month?
Shang-Chi. What do you guys think about that one, man?
I'm excited. I like the news trailer. It looked really
Oh
cool.
man, I don't know. I got my doubts.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It just
It looks fun.
it looks.
Bro, I don't doubt any Marvel movie anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it. Don't show me.
Like
any
even
trailer.
like Black Widow, like I wasn't like super hyped for it, but it's still good.
it exceeded my expectations.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure. I thought it was gonna be whatever. But
yeah.
then the
I
first
feel
10
like
minutes, I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm in for a ride.
yeah, I think like at this point, like even like an average Marvel movie is better than like
The average
Most
movie.
movies.
yeah.
Most movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Exactly.
So
It had the Winter Soldier vibe. Oh no, it had the Civil War vibe with like the every time they would go to a new location, they would show Moscow or like this
Budapest,
with
whatever. Yeah.
with the words. They did that in Civil War. Right?
And Infinity War, I think they did it too.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Because
With the different planets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russo brothers.
That's a good way to. Yeah,
Who
that's a
directed
good-
this one?
Yeah, who did direct this one?
I don't know. I did hear, but I don't think it's like a big name.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I thought it was.
But,
yeah. I really liked it, honestly. I really liked it. I think it met my expectations. I was hoping this one was gonna be really good.
Should we rate it?
Also,
Sure.
it was 2 hours and 14 minutes. It didn't feel that long
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. All right, let's
Felt shorter or longer?
let's rate it. Let's
Just
rate
didn't
it.
feel that long.
I'll go first.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give it 8.5.
So I was gonna give it.
Yeah, just give it 8.5, bro.
No, I'm gonna give it an 8.25.
Sure.
Oh my God.
I'll give it an 8.4.
Are you
There you go.
Yeah.
Increments of 0.25.
Who directed it? And what is their
Kate Shortland.
filmography?
She hasn't really done much, to be honest. Nothing that we've seen, probably.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It kind of matters. I wanna
Berlin Syndrome.
Kevin Feige just
or-
throws them in the right direction.
Some-
It
You're
doesn't matter.
stupid ass, really? Is that
I
what it
think
is?
so. Yeah, I think so. Kevin Feige is a
Shit.
common factor here.
I
Doesn't
mean-
matter. Give him any director.
I did like for like previews they showed the Eternals or whatever.
Oh, bro.
Dude, I'm so excited for
Trailer for
that.
that?
That
I'm
got me.
so
That
excited.
Yeah.
trailer got me.
Yeah.
Wait,
I've
is
seen
there a
it
new
before.
trailer?
No, it was the same trailer.
It's the same trailer. Okay, okay.
But
So I don't.
it was
Have you
just
not
cool
seen it
seeing
already?
like,
I
the
have
big
not
screen.
seen that trailer. No.
What the fuck is wrong with
That
you?
shit was. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
a stacked
the more I
cast,
see
too.
it, I mean, the more I think it's not that great of a trailer. I'm just super hyped for it.
It's
It
not
wasn't
a
that
great
great of a trailer. It wasn't a lot of action.
It's pretty.
I
and
think-
it's just showing all
I
the
didn't
different
even-
characters.
Yeah, I think
But
I
still.
think you're just I think you're excited for it.
Yeah.
What really happened in the trailer, bro? They just showed like Angels, all the
Helping
actors'
them
faces.
create
Well, I
shit.
didn't,
And
I
that's
didn't
it.
know
They
they
showed all the
were-
actors' faces. Yeah, exactly. You didn't know all these people were in it. I bet.
didn't know they were alive, like
Who's
that they
alive?
were there from like the beginning of time, or like
Th-
they
they're
showed up in like
Eternals.
Stone Age or whatever.
That does
and
not
they
make a good trailer, but okay.
I just didn't know the story of it, and this kind of
Yeah.
portrayed what the story's gonna be about. I'm like, okay,
We
this
got
is cool.
the Stark brothers in it.
It's
gonna be cool.
Oh yeah. Wait, both of them? Yeah,
Jon
Jon
Snow and-
yeah,
Rob Stark.
I thought Jon Snow was gonna be
the main
an
character.
Eternal. I don't think he is.
I don't know.
He's not. They
Is
should
he the
get-
villain?
He's the one with the sword.
Is he the villain?
I don't know.
He has. I thought he had a sword. Yeah, he has a sword. He's
I
like a
don't-
knight.
He's
What?
Black Knight or something. I don't know if he's a villain or
Oh,
if he's
really?
He's like he's got like a sword.
Eternal.
in his
I don't know.
Trailer? You saw the trailer?
No, I saw like a picture of like all
Like
the
Sarah-
characters
like
with
who they're-
the comic book. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty big cast. Should be interesting. Then it's a
Spoilers.
director that
You're stupid.
just won Best Picture,
Nomadland.
right?
Oh yeah.
Or
I don't know about that.
You
So
saw
I
it?
didn't- so I didn't really like that one so much. So
You saw it?
no, I didn't see it, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to watch it.
I mean, you still can. I don't see why not.
no one's stopping you.
No one's stopping.
All right. Next week, season finale, And then Alex has made the executive decision that we're watching the Tomorrow War.
Tomorrow World. I
War.
want to see what this is about. It seems like it'll
Fine.
be. What else are we gonna watch?
And
What's-
Loki.
Yeah,
Loki.
Loki.
Exactly, just
Loki
said
and
that.
Tomorrow World. Yeah, it just seems like an
What
easy
else is
watch.
coming out, though?
Maybe kind of ridiculous watch, but you know,
That'll be interesting.
we gotta see what it's about. It's Chris Pratt and Amazon throwing millions of dollars into a movie.
I mean, they're already gonna make a sequel, supposedly.
And
so-
so, yeah, so I heard that too.
Are they really?
Yeah, Tomorrow World sequel. Sequel
I feel like
coming
I've already
soon.
heard so many things about it, which
Yeah,
kind of mad
same.
at them because I didn't think we were gonna do that. But
Yeah.
Well, that's on you, isn't it?
I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is.
I don't think I've even seen the trailer for it. I've just seen like the
Trailer.
images, but
I saw one.
whatever. All right, that's gonna do it for this week. We
Cool.
love you guys. See you. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.